What's going on, guys? My name is FrostyMate and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my top 10 favourite Legion items that I currently own. I've gotten these from the start of the game, from myself playing in 2009 all the way up to 2020. So I hope you enjoy this video. The way in which I've picked these out is just by how much I personally like them, how good they are, how useful they are, and how rare they are. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. I'm going to be doing a Nulgoth one very shortly, and just maybe my top 10 rarest items that I have on my main account. If you enjoyed the video at any point, please smash the like button, subscribe for more Adventure Quest Worlds content, and I'll see you in the video. I don't wanna fall, I just wanna see you. Just give me a sign if you wanna come. So then, number one on the list has to be the Darkcaster armor. It came out in 2011, and for me it is my favourite Daedra Evil item that I currently own. There's been a lot of stuff that's come out since, but this one, the OG items, always seem to be my favourite. I don't know if that's because of the rarity involved in it, in the fact that you had to be playing at that stage at that time to receive it, but this 100% is my favorite item that I've owned. I was fortunate enough to get it back in the day. I know a lot of people have used the Wicked item of Donated Awesomeness or the Epic item of Donated Awesomeness to get this item. I love it so much. It's a really simplistic design. I'll just show you what it looks like without the helmet as well, because the eyes are slightly different, as you can see. Overall, a very nice item, and yeah, that is my number one spot on the top 10 Legion items that I currently own. Now, number two on the list isn't anything special, to be honest, guys, but as this is my personal top 10, the next one is Blade Master. Now, Blade Master is an armor that you can get for 50 Legion tokens. I think personally, it's an absolute steal, man. 50 Legion tokens for this insane looking armor. It kind of looks like the Darkcaster as well. I don't know if you can see the resemblance or not, but I definitely am a massive fan. The eye color also is custom on the arm, as you can see here. And I think overall it's just a very nice armor. It's free to play. It only costs 50 Legion tokens, and overall you can make some insane looking sets with it. So that is my second item on my list. So for third place, I've actually gone for a very old farming class that a person called Vader Darkseid asked to get when he received the golden cheeseburger on the Can I Has a Mod contest. This was ages ago, absolutely ages ago, and Vader Darkseid asks, as you can see, for a Legion based farming class. Now, what's really cool about this is obviously that it's no longer obtainable. You had to be playing for it. You can definitely tell that it's Legion, but also they've taken Darkseid staff. You've also got the Darkseid helmet that you can get as well, which is currently in my bank. But what's cool about this class is that it has a battle pet as well. When you click the first skill, you summon a wolf to help fight by your side. And I don't know how good the class is anymore compared to what it used to be, but it was kind of a fun class to play, and it was something different, you know. Necromancer at the time, I believe, was the only class that had a battle pet that you could summon. And that is why Darkseid class is my third pick for the top 10 Legion items. Next up on the list is the golden Colored Bog. Now, if you know me, if you've watched my videos, you know that golden items are just one of my favorites in the game. So when I saw that you could get this on Hero Mart, I just had to buy it, even if the t-shirt didn't fit me, dude. So this one, you have to buy the Paladin T-Shirt from the Hero Mart shop, and this is how you get one of two Colored Bog special items. The Paladin T-Shirt on Hero Mart, you can see you can get the golden Colored Bog and the purified version, which didn't make my top 10 list, but I still very much like it. But the golden one for me is by far my favorite. I don't know how many of these t-shirts are in stock now, but I'm sure that they have some stock if you guys want to be able to get the golden Colored Bog yourself. Next up on the list is the Ascended Darkcaster armor. This armor came out in 2013, which makes it very rare and sought after. They've recently made a new version called the Voidcaster, the Ascended Voidcaster, but this one I think is my favorite out of the two, just because of the more rare version. As you can see, it has the left arm raised, which I believe was one of the first items or armors to ever do that. It looks great with single weapon, obviously not so much with dual weapons, as your sort of weapon on the left hand side is floating, but overall very nice armor, and this is my next pick for the top 10 Legion items. Next up is the Paragon Fiend blade. As you can see, it's a great example of combinations of the Phoenix blade with the Legion theme. I love how it looks, I love the animation on it. You can still get it if you were to upgrade to the Paragon set. The Paragon Fiend can be found in the Book of Lore if you've upgraded with a 10 USD package or more, and it also includes some awesome dual versions, spears, weapons, armors, you name it. It has loads, but this one is my 6th favourite Legion item that I currently own. Now the 7th item on the list is actually in my buyback shop. I haven't purchased it because it costs 2,000 adventure coins, which I don't have currently on my account, but it is the Paragon Pet. Now the reason why I've chosen the Paragon Pet for this top 10 list is because even though it's not a good farming pet anymore, it's still one of the first ever items to come out to gain extra Legion tokens, and the quest can get 50 Legion tokens per quest, but you do have to get the Phoenix blade and other low drop rarity items. You can however get the Thanatos armor, which I believe why it is some value, because people still want to be able to get this Thanatos armor. It's the only way that you can get it. This is what the Thanatos armor looks like. It's a really nice one. I believe it's a 10% or 1% drop rate rarity. Oh, the armor has a 0.01% drop rate, so if you manage to get that, you're absolutely chilling. As you can see, in 2013 and 2018 they temporarily increased it to a 10% drop, but I believe the Paragon Pet is still sought after just purely based on this armor. I have not yet received it because I don't want to be farming the Red Dragon a million times, but the Paragon Pet is my 7th top 10 favourite Legion item that I currently own. Number 8 on the list is the Legion Light of Destiny axe. This can be purchased by getting the Legion top from the Hero Mart shop. Overall, I think it's a very nice looking axe, obviously going off the Blinding Light of Destiny. I've always wondered and wanted to know what the Blinding Light of Destiny would look like in both Legion and Nulgarth. And this item, even though I don't use it too much, it's still a nice weapon to have to show that you've bought the t-shirts and supported Adventure Quest worlds in that way. It is a nice weapon. I like the animation and the colours on it, and I'll definitely be using it later on in the future. The next weapon, as you can see, is the Curse of the Legion. Now, not many people have probably seen this item before. I believe it's quite rare within the community. It came out in 2013 for Dage the Evil's birthday. It only costs 150 Legion tokens, which, only costs 150 adventure coins, which is why I purchased it. And even though I don't really use it, it's a nice weapon to equip every now and then, as you can see here on the wiki page showing that it's from 2013. Last up on the list is the Legion Paladin class and armor. As you can see, I've got it currently equipped right now and it looks absolutely insane. The class itself isn't that great anymore. I think it used to be quite good. I tried using it when I first got the class, and I did struggle with it kind of. Nevertheless, it's still a nice looking class, and the fact that you can get it in armor variant as well is really cool. You can get it by purchasing both the Legion top and the Paladin top from Hero Mart. This was the special reward for getting both of the t-shirts, allowing you to be able to equip both the Colored Bog, the Blinding Legion Light of Destiny, whatever it was called, and also the Legion Paladin class. Okay guys, so that was my top 10 Legion items that I currently own. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be showing you some honourable mentions now, because obviously I've got more than 10 Legion items. I'm sure many people have got more than 10, especially if you've been playing the game for a long time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you some honourable mentions that didn't quite make the cut, but I still very much enjoy and still use on a pretty regular basis. So obviously the main one, the Colored Bog, the standard Colored Bog. I managed to get this from the altar of Ragnarok, so I didn't actually have to spend adventure coins. I managed just to get it from the treasure chest or whatever it was called back in the day. Next up, we've also got the Bow of Judgement. Now the Bow of Judgement, I don't even know when this came out, but as you can see, it's kind of like a Colored Bog but in a bow form. It's literally like, as you can see with the colours, it has the animation as well when it finally comes around to it. But it's a sick bow, man. It's huge. I actually like to use bows, and I'm glad that they've changed the animation to all bows so it attacks like a bow. But when this came out, that wasn't the case, I don't think, and I had to use Ranger class for it all the time. I have no idea how long this has been in the game, but as you can see, I've I've got level 65 enhancement on it, so we could probably, it's probably safe to say at least 2 or 3 years that it's been around. Such a nice looking weapon, and yeah, I should really use some bows a little more often, dude. Next up is this new scythe from this year's Dage's birthday, the Devourer of Soul Scythe, the Dark Devourer of Soul Scythe, sorry. The main reason for this is because of its color custom capabilities. Now there's not too much that you can color custom on it, obviously just the eye color, but to be fair, I love the Shadow Spear of Nolgarth and those sort of items, and it goes really well with the Ascended Darkcaster in my video, and just the color custom on it is insane. I also really enjoy using scythes in this game for some reason. I've got the Void Avenger scythe and all that sort of thing, but this one definitely is such a nice weapon to use. Speaking of scythes, I also have the Underworlds Chronomancer scythe. This was from the 2020 calendar. You can obviously get that from Hero Mart, but the scythe is really cool. I love the hourglass in the middle there moving, the animations on it, and just the colors in general. Blue's one of my favorite colors, so that's why I like to use a lot of Legion items, just purely because of the color scheme. A very nice scythe, as you can see once again, and it would be cool to get these in a dual version. Hopefully they add these to the nostalgic quest area. Now I'm not really sure if I can count this one as Dage the Evil, because this is actually Oaken. I believe Oaken was like Dage's best friend, or sort of like his sidekick almost. Now this is called the Guardian of Oaken. It's quite hard to see, but this was for Oaken's birthday a very long time ago. Once again, not many people use this item, or maybe even have it. To be fair, it does tick all the boxes for what an armor plate should look like. Really big shoulder pads, really beefed out looking nice armor. It also looks really cool on the head, as you can see there, as you can only see the eyes in white. I wasn't sure if I could use this as Dage the Evil, so that's why I didn't put it in my top 10 list. However, I probably would have put it in maybe 9th or 8th place. I'm not too sure. Next up, we've got the Holiday Paragon of Light. As I said earlier, I love golden stuff. As you can see, it looks absolutely incredible. I never got the original Paragon Pet, the original Paragon armor, which I was quite annoyed with myself with, just because you can no longer get it, and it's such an iconic armor in this game. But yeah, the Holiday Paragon managed to get this from the Book of Lore. It was a limited time quantity set, I believe, so it may come back around, I'm not entirely sure, but this was for me a decent honorable mention. I also have the Frostfang Paragon Bank Pet, which I really like. It's the bank pet that I use all the time nowadays. I've been using it for ages. I think I got it not this year but last year for Frostvale. It was the collection chest, and it's in the Frostvale collection chest. I think it actually was last year, and yeah, I just love it, dude. I forget what the dragon's called, but as you can see, you've got the Paragon Pet riding this dragon, and it's just a really cool bank pet. I'll always use it. It's one of my favorites, and you can no longer get it as well, so it's got that sort of rare vibe to it. So guys, what did you think of my top 10 list? Let me know in the comment section down below. It would be great to also hear and see what you guys have got to say with your top 10 items. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is FrostyMate, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.